According to scientific studies and data, nowadays we are more unhappy than 40 or 50 years ago. Children and teenagers are more likely to experience depression and anxieties, and also many employees suffer from burnout. This is such a common thing that everyone seems to be lost and depressed. So my question for today is, why is it so that even though we are so developed industrially and economically, we also seem to have more emotional problems? So I was thinking about it for a while, and I've realized that actually today's capitalistic world has gone a bit crazy. All the media and advertisements basically tell us that more is more. So, in a way, the more we buy, the more we exist. And the more things we already possess, the more life we experience. And this is the message that we are constantly getting. So, as a result, we do not maintain the healthy balance in our lives, and we are constantly overwhelmed by excess of everything: things, choices, and possibilities. Sometimes we are also manipulated by the society, and we go further with this logic, and then we tend to believe that the more we achieve and accomplish, the happier we're gonna be. The problem with this idea is that achieving goals and being successful doesn't guarantee us that we're gonna be also happier. So we end up being trapped in this constant pursuit of new things, new places, and new possibilities. We are constantly chasing after something, and from time to time we even get it. And what happens is that, yeah, we are happy, but just for a short moment, and this moment is gone as soon as we realize that there is something more to get, more to buy, and more to achieve. This is the vicious circle that makes us never fully satisfied. So my question also is how to deal with this situation that we all experience to some degree. I think that the way to handle all of those negative emotions is idea of slow life and minimalism, because this is something completely different from what we are used to. The idea of slow life tells us to be more present in the moment and focus on experiencing, not on achieving. And additionally, it also emphasizes enjoying everyday simple activities. This mindset takes the pressure off. And we also have the opportunity to understand that we actually don't have to chase after anything. We can be just chilled and relaxed, and we don't have to try too hard. Minimalism tells us that less is more, and that we as human beings don't need much to be happy. All we need is probably just the right attitude and appreciation of the moment. Enjoying everything that we already have. I think this is the key to a happy life. And also, minimalism is not about mortifying yourself or rejecting all the benefits of civilization. It's more about using them with caution. It tells us to get rid of all of unnecessary things and also to slow down a little bit and maybe as well stop participating in this modern rat race. So right now you might be thinking, okay, it sounds really cool, but how can I actually transform my life? So I've prepared a few steps that you can take to regain the healthy balance in your life and start appreciating your life a little bit more. So it's time for step number 1. And step number 1 is about spending more time and being surrounded by nature. Natural environment can help us find the peace that we all need, and also can help us feel more relaxed. In our free time, we can go for a trip and we can visit a park, a garden, maybe a lake or a river, or maybe a forest. I'm pretty sure that even near to the area where you live, there are plenty of new spots to discover. Just treat every single day as an adventure. So, step number 2. And step number 2 is about appreciating the presence of your loved ones and also paying more attention to interpersonal communication and interactions. Our family and friends are the people who make our lives complete. However, we are often so focused on ourselves, on our dreams, or on our desires, on our pursuits, that we hardly notice them. In fact, they add value to our lives, and they will love us and support us no matter what, no matter if we fail or succeed. So, step number 3. And step number 3 is about finding something that you really love and like. What I mean by this is that you get the satisfaction from the action of doing this, not from the applause of other people or from achieving something in this particular field. It's good to have a hobby that gives you this feeling of flow. So it's time for step number 4. And this step is about taking care of yourself. And what I mean by this is that sometimes we are under such a social pressure that we think that we have to work more and more and develop ourselves even more. And as a result, we tend to neglect our basic needs. For example, a need for sleep, or a need for eating regularly, or a need for exercising. It's good to remember to put first things first, because I think that we cannot fully progress in our lives unless our basic needs are met. So it's time for the last step. And the last step is about remembering that all we need to do to be happy is just have the right attitude to life and the right mindset. So, in a way, all we have to do is to do nothing and be simply okay with that. We don't have to meet any specific conditions to simply feel good about ourselves and about our lives. Probably all we need to do is to just slow down and appreciate all of those little things a little bit more. Instead of putting the pressure on ourselves, we should actually learn how to be happy without any particular reason. When we are content and happy, we will be naturally also more successful. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.